This is nice. I could get used to this. Well, we did some research. We did some reconnaissance. We tried to find the cause of the leak in that air conditioner. You all know about the leak in the air conditioner. Sam went to Hershey for his trial run, his maiden voyage, a little shakedown cruise, if you will. And he sent me a lovely video of him in the van in the pouring rain in Hershey. And a lot of that pouring rain was actually in the van.
Hi, George. I'm afraid we do have a leak. This is, we're above the composting toilet, dripped onto the table there, and see drips here on the AC and coming down from this light.
Well, we didn't know what the problem was. You know, we're so methodical in how we install and how we build and design. I mean, the level of detail and concern that we bring to these vans. For instance, all of these screws that hold these face plates on, when we finish tightening them up, we make sure that the slots in the screws are all going the same way. That's the kind of detail we deal with here. So this air conditioner really had us befuddled. Befuddled is a very serious term around here. We thought maybe we didn't torque it down correctly. You could tell I'm kind of in a jovial mood here because later on in the story, you'll know why. We were concerned that we did an improper install. We didn't torque the air conditioner correctly. It was none of those things. What happened is this particular air conditioner install is truly custom to deal with Sam's height. What we had to do initially is we glued a piece of 3/4 inch plywood to the underside of the van roof. If we mount our air conditioner to the underside of our finished ceiling, as everybody does in RVs, that's going to take away 2.5 inches of ceiling height. Sam's going to hit his head on this thing. Okay? So what we've decided to do, we're going to make this accommodation for Sam because this is a custom. We're not off the shelf here. We're custom build. Sam needs headroom. Sam's going to get headroom. So what we're doing is we're going to recess this inner control panel in between our ceiling struts. Okay, that's what this panel, this is the beginning. This 3/4 inch plywood is glued. What we did is we went inside the ribs of this van roof. We added filler strips. We glued the filler strips. Now we have a solid contained layer, and we glued this to all that. So this is really nice and solid. Now it comes time to wire the air conditioner with 120 volt. That's 12.3. We had to drill through that 3/4 inch plywood. Now, had we anticipated, we could have routed that chase or that channel into the plywood before we glued it to the roof, and then we just had to push our wire through. Well, that wasn't the case. So we had to drill through from either side, and we probably had to cover a distance of about 8 or 9 inches. So we drilled in from one side, we drilled in from the other side. But in doing so, we were drilling on an incline. So where these bits hit the end of their travel, it went through the roof. Then we came around this side and put this hole, and we went through the roof again. So we had a nice gash in the roof. Very clean because it was done with a drill bit. When we found out that that was the problem, I was relieved. And the reason I was relieved, as I said, we're so careful and so methodical about how we assemble things, install things. And it was killing me that maybe we had done something wrong with that air conditioner install. And so that wasn't the case. So now we've got this gash up in the roof. It's a very easy fix. It was actually, half of it was just poking out from my roof tape up there. So I peeled the roof tape back and I cleaned it and I filled it with 3M 5200. I filled it good. I leveled it out. I'm going to give 3M 5200 5 days to cure. And then I'll put some roof tape back over that area. It's like that gash was never there. If we ever have to do a custom install like this again, we'll know to route that channel in for the wire before we glue that plywood up. We don't make the same mistake twice.